Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Give to the back. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Kansas City, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Makes the quick grab. He's loose. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll go to the ground. They finally... hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. steps away to find some room. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Turning on the Jets. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll run play action. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
That was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. It's a seam wide open.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hauls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas State.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Buying some time as he moves left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Oh, and he ruins the... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, I'm out of space. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Moves away as he feels pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kansas State pushing the pace. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lets it fly. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Johnson wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. He's at the touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And that's pretty much what just happened there.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Split backs here. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the right. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And David, the defense.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Kansas State quick to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Gets the first himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Fired in there, but incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They're not into 3s, they want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming is currently up big.
And now the ball's not free. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Rushes on him. Dances away to buy time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it for a big play. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Makes the catch down the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Going to look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Wide open spaces. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Complete downfield. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Red pass hits complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Now facing a third and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Here's a Heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Trying play action. unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Pocket breaking down. He throws one to the left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. He was trying to keep that play alive, getting out and escaping to the left, just hoping something good would happen.
And just buying time, right? Trying to give your receiver time to get open. He couldn't get open. He couldn't find an avenue to get him the football, but at least he bought some time and gave himself a chance. Just couldn't capitalize on it.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. Snatches it on the right. Lots of running room. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, that linebacker timed that play so well. I'm surprised the running back even held on to the football. They're lucky that was only a tackle for loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield.
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
A first down run on the doorstep. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry-up. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Rocket. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the inside give.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Third down coming. That's the end of the third quarter of play. Kansas State 42, Colorado 35.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, the coaching staff's going to have to talk to him about making quicker decisions. Today, if guys aren't open right away, take off and run or throw it away. But you can't hold it for that long.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Rocket. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. goes to the option. Now the toss. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Kansas stay quick to the line.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds a little space. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Salter. Scrambling away. He's going up top here late in the game. He's loose. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Hayden. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bucs. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
His big tight end. Couldn't make his way in. The 2-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Holds it in on the left. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
22 water. 22 water. Run.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the right. And is picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.